Are you ready? Let's go! Yellow lights, camera, action, game zone, feel the heat. PRTC TV, where the action can be beat. Players on the court giving passion and pride. Our crews in the house streaming live worldwide. I said worldwide. PRTC TV, it's prime time. Let's go! Tune in, sit back, feel the energy flow. Crossovers, threes, hear the crowd shout. This is basketball, it's what it's all about. Let's go! Let's go!
Hello and welcome to Jackson County High School as PRTC TV brings you live streaming coverage of boys high school basketball action. Good evening, everybody. My name's Brian Murray, ready to bring you all the play-by-play action. Our entire PRTC TV broadcast crew along with me, Justin Lakes and TJ Isaacs on camera tonight, Mark Sulfridge, our producer, and Candria Bingham alongside for Hunter Carroll tonight for color commentating and stats. So good to have you on this 14th of January as the Jackson County General Boys entertain the Lee County Bobcats. Jackson County hasn't had a game in quite a bit as they haven't played since this past Saturday. Well, I'm sorry, it was their last game they played was in the All-A. We'll talk about that in just a second. They lost this past Saturday. I think I'm thinking of the Lady Generals who went.
It was a week ago.
Yeah,
a week ago from Saturday.
A week ago Saturday on the girls. But you mean the boys?
Yeah, and the boys. And then the girls played last night and Sunday. So they played
right.
Sunday, Monday, and then our boys played. They played Friday night a week ago, and then Saturday, and then off for snow, no practice, no games, and then got back in the gym, I think, a little while on Sunday and yesterday, and so on the floor tonight. Had
a 10-day layoff, I believe, since their last game, so we'll see how that affects our boys playing here at home tonight. Facing the Lee County Bobcats, they're 5-10 on the season under head coach Tyler Hayes. Tyler, in his first season, Lee County finished 8-22 in a rough year last year with their season ending in the opening round of the 56 district tournament against Estill County. Their leading scorer graduated from last year too, Bryce Angel, who averaged over 20 points per game, led them in three-point field goals, and was second in rebounding as well. Also graduating was post player James Moore, who averaged a double-double, and their second and third leading scorers from last season are not with the team as well. So those four players totaled 59 points per game for the Bobcats last year. And Candria, when you have a small school like Lee County and you lose 59 points of offense, you're uphill from the get-go.
Yeah, they're coming in with a new coach this year. Got a lot of, it's a young roster that we're looking at here on the floor tonight, and they're kind of in a rebuilding stage and trying to, the goal is in every district play is to try to just outlast one more. It's not really what the record is when it comes to the tournament time, so they're trying to get better each game, and hopefully we'll see that difference from, I think they just played Sunday in their All-A region.
They did against Owsley.
And so, that was a tough loss for them, district rival for, first round of the All-A region there. And so they're just going to look to get a little bit better here tonight, I think.
This season they're led in scoring by sophomore guard Corey Flincham, who's averaging 23 points per game. He also leads the team in three-point shooting, converting 39 of them at 37% accuracy, and is also the leading rebounder at 6 per game. This is something you'll appreciate. He's also shooting a very impressive 94% from the free throw line. He's made 34 of 36.
Yeah, wow, for a sophomore, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
You don't see that very often. Lee opened the season 0-6 on the year. They've went 5-4 since then, coming in at 5-10 on the year. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games, however. You mentioned their most recent game was a rare Sunday game in the All-A. They lost to Owsley County at Owsley 73-55. Flincham led them with 29 points. They had defeated Owsley earlier in the year at home on December 17th by a final score of 70-67. Lee plays in the 56th district we mentioned with Owsley, Estill, and Powell counties. They're looking for their first trip to the 14th region tournament. It's been a long time, since 2011, when they won the district tournament 46-44 over Estill in overtime. They also won their district in 06 and 09, with their best season being nearly 20 years ago, 2006, when they finished with the best record in the 14th region at 24-8, but lost to Leslie County in the opening round of region play. Little history for you on Lee County, named for American Confederate General Robert E. Lee. Did you know that?
I did.
As of the 2020 census, their population just over 7,000 people. Its county seat is Betaville, and it was formed in 1870 from parts of Breathitt, Estill, Owsley, and Wolfe counties. The county seat was originally called, this is something you probably didn't know, the county seat was originally called Taylor's Landing, as it was a ferry landing for the Kentucky River.
I did not. And honestly, during that time period, I'm surprised that Heidelberg was not their county seat.
Yeah.
Heidelberg was a big, moved a lot of logs, a lot of coal up and down the river there where the lock is. So
it was a happening place, whether it was the capital or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, going over to Jackson County, head coach Greg Parrott, they've won 5 and lost 8 on the season. Parrott in his 14th season. The Generals started off the season hot with 3 straight wins over Lee, Owsley, and Morgan counties, but then they lost 6 games in a row. They've gone 2-2 over the last 4 games, most recently losing to Barberville in the 13th Region All-A tournament 71-55. They also have wins over Middlesboro and West Carter in addition to their 3 opening game wins. The Generals also lost quite a bit of their offense from last year's team. However, they do return their leading scorer from last year, senior post player Keegan Ward. He's averaging 22 points, nearly 13 rebounds per game. Fellow senior Peyton Singleton, second on the team in scoring and rebounding, getting nearly 14 and 10. They've also had offensive production from senior Braxton Clemens at over 10 points per game, and solid play from a trio of freshmen Wyatt Gray, Braxton Coyle, and Tanson Truitt. After tonight, Jackson County will host 49th District opponent North Laurel this coming Friday. We'll have that broadcast for you. North Laurel girls is ranked in the top, I think, 10 in the state right now. They are undefeated and just blowing a lot of people out, looking incredibly sharp. That'll be a boys and girls doubleheader on Friday night. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. And then on Saturday, these General boys will play Harlan Independent as part of the Bobby Keith Classic at Clay County. For the first time, PRTC is going to be the live streaming home of all 6 games of the Bobby Keith Classic, with Jackson County scheduled to tip off at 5:30. However, it is the 5th of 6 games, and they're only allowing an hour and a half between, so it'll probably start a little bit later than 5:30. That lineup includes Lynn Camp against Richmond Model at 11:30 a.m., Wolfe County against OBI at 1 o'clock, North Laurel against 13th Region All-A champ Pineville at 2:30, Scott County against Knox Central at 4 o'clock, Jackson and Harlan Independent at 5:30, and then the nightcap, South Laurel battling Clay County at 7 o'clock. We'll be joined by Ed Smith and the Southeast Kentucky Network for that last game, which probably won't tip off to closer to 8 or 8:30. Should be some great games with all coverage here on PRTC TV. Since online stats began in the late 90s, these two squads have played each other 22 times, with Jackson County winning 15 of those matchups to Lee's 7. Jackson County has won the last 3 in a row and 9 of the last 10, dating back to 2012. Lee's only victory over Jackson County in the last 12 seasons was a couple of years ago in December of 2022 here at home. And they met in the opening game of the 2024-25 season at Lee County this year, with Jackson County winning handily 88-66. Keegan Ward led 4 players in double figures for Jackson County. He had a huge night against them the first time with 37 points and 17 rebounds. Corey Flincham led the Bobcats that night with 21 points. So, Candria, it's always a big deal. I know you played some excellent high school basketball for some excellent teams. There's something that just comes about you, though, when you play at home. You want to defend that home court. You're in front of the home fans. It adds a little extra, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And this is – and tonight I think we're going to see from both teams kind of a rough start. The players tonight are not in routine. They didn't go to school today. They haven't been in school since before the Christmas break. And so, tonight probably feels more like a tournament day game for them than a night game after a full day of school. So Lee County's been out of school doing some NTI, and Jackson County has as well. And so, I think that's going to be a factor in tonight and be a good way to, dust off some rust, so to speak, before they take on those really tough Jaguars on Friday.
Boys haven't played in 10 days, like you mentioned, back on the 4th in the All-A, and both teams out of rhythm and out of flow, being out of school. The parking lot still covered in snow here at Jackson County High School on Education Mountain. So we're going to step away for a quick break. We'll come back, get you your starting lineups, and get some high school basketball going between the visiting Lee County Bobcats and the Jackson County Generals. Boys high school basketball action is next on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
We're going to find out who wants this game. Demo right away. That's how you start a game. That's how you do it. Oh! Let's go.
Let's go! Good job, Aiden. I got it.
I heard you. I thought that was so hard,
more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we glad to have y'all back.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, elite, or epic, there's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home. Welcome back to PRTC TV. Time for boys high school basketball. If you're joining us on this Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, we are streaming live worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. First of all, for the visiting Lee County Bobcats under first-year head coach Tyler Hayes, they will start number 14, sophomore Corey Flincham, their leading scorer, 23 points a game, 6 rebounds. Number 0 is Riley Hall, averaging nearly 6 points per game. Number 24, Jared Lucas, averaging 6 points per game. Number 2 is Landon Shelton, and number 4 is Jace Osborne. Their record 5 wins against 10 losses on the season. Home team on the scoreboard, the Jackson County Generals under 14th year head coach Greg Parrott. They have a win-loss record of 5-8. They will start number 42, senior post player Keegan Ward, averaging 22 points and 13 rebounds per game. Number 24, fellow post player senior Peyton Singleton, averaging a double-double, 14 and 10. Number 5 is Braxton Coyle, freshman. Number 11, freshman Tanson Truitt. And number 1 is freshman Wyatt Gray, a trio of freshmen with the 2 seniors down low. Creates an interesting scenario in that you're going to the extreme for Jackson County. In the paint, it's all veteran players. On the perimeter, all freshmen on both ends.
Yeah, and I think that Coach Barrett is really going to look to his seniors tonight to provide some leadership for these younger players tonight. I mean, you know, when you get into the matchup earlier in the season between Jackson and Lee County was quite the battle all the way through into the fourth quarter, and so just just, given the situation that they're in with the no school, with the injuries on their team and stuff, I really think that Coach Barrett's going to be looking for that senior leadership tonight.
Riley Hall jumping for Lee County against Wyatt Gray for Jackson County. Tip was just kind of fell, and the Generals end up with it. Keegan Ward penetrates on the baseline, puts it up, and rolls in. Only took literally 2 seconds off the clock, and Keegan Ward gets the Generals on the board first, 2-0. Jackson County coming out in man-to-man against Lee County. Number 2 out top with it is Shelton for the Bobcats. Throws it down low and looks like trying to get it to Riley Hall. It was knocked away by the Generals. It'll be out of bounds back to the Bobcats. Flincham, leading scorer and rebounder, inbounds it into the corner to Hall.
Yeah, Generals started out in just a straight-up man-to-man defense here to start the first half.
Get it to the high post to Flincham. Draws a double team, gets away from it, throws it right side to Osborne. Now over to Shelton.
Braxton Cole got a little excited there, and good body control not to fall and foul a three-point shooter.
That's something you just never like to see, is the perimeter foul that far away from the basket. Shot is up and no good by number 14 Flincham, and the rebound tipped around into the hands of Gray for Jackson County. Gray, a sharp shooting freshman, really can fill it up from beyond the arc. Ward can as well. That one's going to be short though, right into the hands of Truitt. Back up, no good. Rebound to Hall for Bobcats, and against the numbers, he's pushing it up, puts it up and in. Nice move by Riley Hall for Lee. Had a 1-on-3 there, did Riley Hall, but banks it up and in. Score tied at 2. We played a minute and a half. Here's a 3 from Coyle. That one's too strong. Didn't catch anything. Sails out of bounds untouched. It'll go back to Lee County.
Yeah, just we saw Keegan Ward's three-pointer just a little bit short, needed a little more legs, and then Braxton just gave it a little too much, and then missed it the other way.
I think that 10-day layoff, 10-day layover, if you will, since they played and getting out of routine, we're seeing a little bit of rustiness from beyond the arc here in the early going.
Well, and the terrible road conditions that we've had since, the snowstorm, the ice storm, then another snowstorm on top of that, these guys haven't even been able to get in a gym to practice, Lee County nor Jackson County. Shot
missed by Flincham from just inside the three-point line. Generals with the rebound, and they push it ahead to Truitt. Penetration, shot is up, no good. Rebound, though, to Singleton, off his hands, knocked away by Flincham. Now it's going to go loose on the floor and picked up by Riley Hall for Lee County. And Tyler Hayes takes a quick timeout for Jackson County, and we'll keep it right here for this 30-second break. PRTC is expanding. We are bringing reliable high-speed internet to all of Lee County, as well as Burning Springs, Manchester, Oneida, East Bernstadt, Buckhorn, and Livingston. So if you live in those areas, be looking for PRTC to be coming to your area very soon. Or are we already there? Oh, there you go. The QR code on the screen. Duh, I should have looked. Scan that QR code for more information on your screen and find out how PRTC can serve you. Tell you what, once you get PRTC internet, the world comes right into your hands at lightning speed.
Hey, take it from this school teacher, there's no way without this excellent broadband service that I would ever be able to give some lessons and stuff online. So I'm really, really grateful for our service.
No doubt about it. Don't get that kind of service other places. PRTC, high-speed internet for sure. 3 on the way is no good by Jared Lucas. And the rebound to Keegan Ward. Still tied at 2. Low scoring first 3 minutes or so. Down low it goes to Singleton. He's working hard in the paint and going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. That'll go against Lucas, his first and the team's first. Both these teams looking for their 6th win of the year. Singleton averaging right at a double-double with 14 points and 10 rebounds on the year. Free throw is good. Both Singleton and Ward have really nice touch away from the basket. Both of them are really good shooters inside or out. Singleton's second free throw, no good. He gets 1 of 2, 3-2 Jackson County. Penetration, nice dish, shot is up and in.
That's by 24. Jared Lucas.
Jared Lucas with a nice feed from Flincham down there gets the easy bucket, and Lee County with their first lead now at 4-3. Thrown away. Bad pass. Intercepted by Osborne for Lee County. And Flincham going to bring it up. Flincham, nice little dipsy-do. Three-pointer is rolling off, though. And Ward cleans the glass for Jackson County. Ward with 37 points and 17 rebounds in their first meeting back in December. And again, an errant pass right into the hands of Justin Lakes. Good hands down there, Justin. It was attacking his camera, and he said, I'm not going to have that. So the Generals with a couple of errant passes. Ward with a big night at Lee County back on the 17th of December. Actually, no, it was earlier than that. Early December, his first game for both these teams. Ward had 37 and 17.
See, Braxton Clemens just checked in there for Truitt and almost got the steal.
Actually, he was a little ahead of himself, or would have had the steal. Lee County on the miss. Clemens on the other end puts it up. Won't fall. A little too strong. And we're going to have a tie-up on the jump ball, I believe, or we're going to have a foul on Coyle.
We're going to have a foul on Coyle. That's his first.
So Braxton looked like he had him tied up from up here, but he must have got a piece of him as well. So Coyle draws the personal 4-3. And we're midway through the first quarter. Only 7 points scored by the two teams combined here in the first 4 minutes plus.
You can hear both coaches really getting after their players, trying to pick up the intensity and the tempo a little bit, just trying to get a little more life.
Ball thrown away, looked like by Osborne. Nobody home down low, so some air-mailed passes here in this first quarter by both teams. Clemens in there. They lob it down for Ward. He is surrounded by everybody, but somehow gets it up and in. Ward's got 4, and the Generals pull ahead by 1, 5-4. He had a bunch of blue shirts around him.
Absolutely. It was kind of one of those, that pass had to be spot on to make it just so he could even attempt to get a finger on it. But he's got great hands and was able to pull that ball down.
Really soft hands in the paint for him and Singleton both. Flincham, a long 3. That one's good. Flincham drains a 3 from just about NBA range, and Lee County pulls ahead by 2, 7-5. Clemens running the point for the Generals. Right side over to Cole, now to Ward, double teamed on the baseline, puts it up and in. Looked like he was going to be in trouble maybe on the right baseline with 2 players around him, but he found a way out of it.
And the third was waiting on him in the paint. Knew he was going to drive in there, and he was still able to make a nice move and good, easy touch off the basket.
Ward with 6. Shelton on the penetration with the left hand. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound to Jackson County, and they're in transition in a hurry. Shot is up off the glass, and good. Nice move down there by Braxton Coyle. His first points. Jackson County back-to-back buckets. And they're up by 2, 9-7. Flincham gets the screen, goes on to the right baseline, still weaving through traffic. Now gives it up to Lucas. Lucas at the top of the key. Left side it goes to Osborne. Osborne just kind of shovels it to Lucas. And back out top to
Shelton.
Number 2, Landon Shelton. Shelton, the smallest guy on the floor. Got nice handles, though. Penetration, the dish to the corner. Shelton trying to get the shot off. It is either blocked or knocked away, one of the two. It's going to go out of bounds off of Jackson County. Incoming for Jackson County, looks like that's Truitt and Combs checking in. What we got?
I think that was accidental. Delayed horn.
Accidental whistle, yeah.
We just had a little delayed horn at the scorers table.
Lee County would get the ball back. 9-7. Generals by 2. 1:32 left here in the first quarter.
That was a dangerous inbounds pass there at half court. He hadn't quite established himself yet, but it doesn't matter. He made the 3.
It was indeed, but he nails another long 3. That's Corey Flincham's second 3 for his 6 points. And Lee County back on top by 1, 10-9. Bullet pass. Nice hands by Singleton to corral it. Lob down to Ward. He puts it up, no good. Good feed down there from Tanson Truitt into the paint. And Ward going to go to the free throw line. Fouls on Flincham. That's Corey's first, team second. And Keegan Ward to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Averages 22 points and 13 rebounds on the season. Rattles that one out. General's only 1 of 3 in the early going from the charity stripe. Clemens checks out for Coach Parrott. Second one on the way is rolling in. 7 for Keegan Ward, and we're tied at 10. A minute left here in the first quarter from Jackson County High School. Flincham going to try another 3. That one's a little bit too strong. The rebound to Singleton for the Generals.
Singleton, nice job there, just going straight up, pulling, and, you know, doing a good job pulling that rebound down.
Penetration, and a little out of control in there was Truitt. On the other end, shot is up and in. Nice little dipsy-do there from Landon Shelton to pull the ball away from the defender and draw the contact. He's going to have the chance for the hoop and harm three-point play. Foul was on Braylon Combs. That's Braylon's first and the team's second. So Lee County showing some good energy here in the last couple of minutes. Free throw rolls in. Shelton with his first 3 points. 13-10, Lee by 3. Combs with it left side, out top to Gray. Back to Combs in the corner. He's got an open 3. That one's good. Braylon Combs nails his first shot. And we're tied at 13. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lee County going to hold for the final shot. We're down to 8 seconds. Flincham trying to get some space to take his man one-on-one, and that I think that 3 might have been blocked or deflected.
It was by Sandlin. Throws it up that little last second there. But
Sandlin tried to throw it up quickly and couldn't get it to fall, and at the end of 1, we're right back where we started at. The teams are even. Jackson County and Lee County tied at 13 here on PRTC TV.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Keegan Ward leading the Jackson County General boys with 7 points in that first quarter. Corey Flincham leading the Lee County Bobcats with 6. We're tied at 13 as we start the second 8 minutes. Second quarter on PRTC TV. Boys high school basketball on this Saturday, January 14th. Saturday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's Tuesday.
have you been having some snow days too?
I tell you what, but there's no schedule now. It's like we're just going day to day.
Yeah.
Lee County with the ball. Out top it goes to Shelton.
15. First time we've seen him tonight. That's Chris Thompson.
Thompson misses the jumper short. They get their own rebound though. Back up and in is Jared Lucas. Credit the nice feed down there from Shelton off the Thompson miss. 15-13 lead by 2. Bullet pass down low to Singleton up and in. Singleton gets his first field goal. He's got 3. Shelton fakes the 3. Here's a long 2-pointer look like, and we're going to have a foul on Lee County on the rebound. Going to go against Lucas. He picks up his second and the team's first. Tanson Truitt going to bring it up for Jackson County. Right side, he goes over to Coyle. Down low to Ward. Again, tons of people around him. Still finds a way to catch that basketball. And not only catch it, but put it up and in. He's got 9.
See, Lee County, they're playing kind of a modified 2-3 zone. It's a matchup 2-3, but the only person they are matching up with is Ward. And so all 3 lower players are just trying to surround him, and he is still finding a way to receive a pass and make a good, easy move to the basket.
The double team cost them a turnover as Flincham's trying to get it over to Chris Thompson and throws it out of bounds. We've got a full timeout called by Coach Tyler Hayes. And with that break, I'd like to remind you that if you're enjoying the game tonight, take a second to hit that like button on Facebook or click subscribe on our YouTube channel. When you do that in one fell swoop, you'll receive alerts. Always know when we go live for more great games, community events, and more. Stay in the know with PRTC TV, both on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel, just by hitting like. Easy breezy. We've got a doubleheader for you coming up Friday night as North Laurel comes to town. Their top 10 state-ranked girls team they've just been plowing over everybody.
Yeah,
they haven't had a close game.
No, they haven't. And, I know that a lot of people are worried about the weather, and they're worried about, they've been home for a long time. But Friday night would be an excellent time. If you want to come out and watch some really good teams play some basketball, come on out Friday night. There's going to be a lot of talent on the floor. The girls, like you said, they're undefeated. They're playing really, really well together from North Laurel, and then their boys are playing some pretty good basketball too. They've had some tough losses. I think they lost a couple times to South Laurel throughout the season, and so, Friday night will be a great time to come catch a ball game.
If you can't catch the game, we'll be bringing it to you live streaming here on PRTC TV as well, so no excuse to miss it. Shot is blocked there nicely by Thompson for Lee County after Tanson Truitt missed that 3. Flincham draws the double team again, and this time able to throw out of it over to Hall. Osborne can't get the shot off, cut off, and gets it over to Shelton. Thompson on the drive, puts the little one-handed shot up. It won't fall, and the Generals with the rebound.
Good little move there, and you can see he's a little bit frustrated after that shot. He had the shot that he wanted, and it just didn't fall for him.
Good defense there by number 4 for Lee County, Jace Osborne, to knock it out of bounds. 5:27 left here in the first half, 17-15. Generals on top of Lee County by 2, and Truitt trying to do something with the ball before he got his hands on it. It goes out of bounds back to the Bobcats.
Yeah, what we'd really like to see out of Truitt is just kind of settle down. He started this game kind of wide open, and his body seems to be ahead of his mind. He knows what he wants to do with the basketball, but he's just a little bit ahead of himself. We just really like to see him just kind of settle down and find his groove. And we've seen plenty of games so far this season where he has been, the motor kind of behind this team and got them going. I think they've called an offensive foul there. Yeah, they said move-in screen, I guess, on the double stack. They're going to say that Hall was not established.
Riley Hall picks up his first, team second, so the Generals with a chance to get some points off turnover, and they do not on the 3, but right there for the rebound is Peyton Singleton. He puts it back up and in. He's got 5. Nice offensive rebound there by Singleton. Well, one thing about Tanson is he's going to give 110% every time he's out there. He's great effort, diving on the floor for the ball, and just really going after it. And I think he's just going to have a chance to let his body catch up, let his mind catch up with his body, so to speak, and timing everything out. But you still love to see the effort from the young man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's had hands on a lot of balls. I mean, you saw there just the really good hands knock the ball out of bounds. He's always going, he's always moving, and a lot of his teammates talk about how, when they need a lift, Hanson's usually there to bring it on the floor for them. So
Flincham with the miss and the rebound into the hands of number 15, Chris Thompson, but one of the Generals ties him up on the jump ball, and Jackson County will get it back on the alternating possession. Generals have outscored Lee County 6-2 here in this second quarter. We've played almost 4 minutes of this second period. Again, a low-scoring game thus far. Both teams pretty rusty. Nice steal there by Shelton for Lee County. Puts the shot up, won't fall. They get their own rebound back up and in. Riley Hall hustled down to the end of the floor and cleans that one up in transition for Lee County. Lee County just a little more hustle right there than the Generals.
Yeah, good hands by Shelton, taking the ball away on the steal. He got a little ahead of himself, almost walked before he took that shot.
Singleton trying to one-arm pass it over to Wyatt Gray and threw it behind him. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, Jackson County. Going to get Braden Vickers in there for Jackson County to get Coach Parrott a minute to talk to Peyton. Peyton plays with a lot of fire, a lot of emotion.
He does, yep. I mean, he's one of the leading rebounders for a reason. I mean, he really gets in there and he works pretty hard for. And he's kind of the cleanup player. He's always there, getting, you know, cleaning up misses off the glass and pulling down offense and defensive rebounds. And he just does a good job. He does a good job passing to his teammates.
Nice hands there by Braden Vickers to get the loose ball and to corral it for the Generals, and doing work down there low off the miss. Braden Vickers with the putback and the bucket, his first basket. And the Generals pull back ahead by 4, 21-17 as we approach the 3-minute mark here in this first half. Landon Shelton dribbling out top. Those hit right side over to number 4, Osborne, and we've got
we're going to have a double foul on, looks like Clemens and number 15, Thompson from Lee County.
That's on number 23.
So Clemens picks up his first, team's first, and Thompson picks up his first and team's third. So
I think Thompson was trying to set a screen, and Clemens was trying to go above it and bust through it, and I think they just, you know, it was kind of just two guys trying to shove each other for the same spot, and they just the official called a double foul.
Nice steal there as Ward just intercepted the pass in the paint, which you don't see very often. And the Generals get the ball back. Clemens wants a 3. That one's off the mark. And Ward had his hand on the rebound, and he's going to be able to get the jump ball, but the ball goes back to Lee County this time on the alternating possession. I think sometimes the officials see a couple of players getting a little bit sporty, a little bit too chippy, and they want to kind of squelch it early and say, hey, guys, let's chill out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
21-17, Generals on top by 4. Flincham, tough turnaround is no good. Rebound back up and blocked by Ward. Now the ball is loose. Clemens tries to save it. He goes into the seats. Shot is up and in by Thompson for Lee County.
I think Clemens really thought that player was a lot closer to him, tried to bounce it off of him, and the Lee County player had already started to retreat, and so he ended up throwing it to another Lee County player.
Clemens, ball fake, down low, he finds Vickers, shot is up and in, and draws the foul. Nice find there by Braxton Clemens, down to number 40, Braden Vickers, and Braden giving some good minutes off the bench. He's got 4 and looking for number 5 right here. Foul was called on Riley Hall. That'll be his second and the team's 4th. So the Generals with a chance to pull ahead by their biggest lead at 5 if he can make this one, but a little bit too strong off the iron. Generals 2 of 5 from the free throw line here in the early going, and tough shot there by Corey Flincham on the fadeaway. Puts it up and in, and he draws the foul for his 7th and 8th points. Foul will go on Tyler Sandlin, his first, and the team's 2nd for Jackson County. I think Sandlin only an 8th grader, is that correct?
Yeah.
Getting some minutes on the varsity side. You'd love to see the young man doing well. He does draw the foul there. Flincham does get the 3-point play to go. He's got 9. Him and Ward tied for the scoring lead, both with 9 apiece. 23-22, lead cut down to 1. There's a 3 by Gray. It's no good. Clemens runs down the rebound in the right corner, gets it down low for Ward, and we're going to have a foul on Lee County, though, before Ward can make his move. That's going to go against Thompson, and he's picked up his 2nd and the team's 5th. So even though it was a non-shooting foul, the new rule says that if you get your 5th foul as a team in any given quarter, it's a double bonus. So Ward will get 2 here. Free throw is good. Double figures for Ward with 10. I had heard, Candria, that the KHSA had some data out there that said there were some injuries happening on 1-and-1s, and that it also made the game go a lot slower if you did that 1 and a bonus. That's why they did away with it.
Yeah, well, and you know, it's been a different change, but I would almost agree with that. You know, we're almost halfway through a season here. We're at least, you know, 10, 15 games in. That was a 3-point basket by Shelton. But, you know, and these games do seem to go a lot faster. If there's 5 fouls, you put them at the free throw line, they shoot 2 and go. So I don't know what the data says, but it seems to have done just what they said.
Here's a 3 from the corner by Gray. No good. Ward with the rebound, working hard, puts it up and in. Keegan Ward with 6 in the quarter, 13 for the game. And the Generals pull back ahead by 2, 27-25 after that 3 by Shelton had tied it. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Shelton can't get the 3 off. He penetrates, puts the shot up, blocked by Ward. Ward comes away with a loose ball as well. Gets it ahead to Vickers. Vickers ahead to Gray. To a trailing Clemens. Elbow 3 on the way is no good. Rebound to number 14, Flincham for the Bobcats with 28 seconds left in the half. Ball fake, 15-footer, too strong. Rebound back out to Lee County, won't fall again. Thompson back up and in. So 3 shots at it for Lee County. Thompson gets his 4th point of the night. And we're tied at 27 with 10 seconds left in the half. Clemens down low for Ward, up and in. Ward gets a bucket, and they're going to get a shot off at the horn, and it's going to be number 14, Flincham, does draw some backboard. But with that bucket by Ward, the Generals pull ahead by 2. A low-scoring first half. Generals with a 2-point lead, 29-27 over the Lee County Bobcats. Stay tuned. We'll have our halftime stats, both individual and team, with Candria after the break. And we'll also tell you about a big broadcast day we've got coming for you this coming Saturday from Clay County with 6 games to cover. More on that next here on PRTC TV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
For Ben and Aaron, the work's never done. Until the whole town is transformed.
Yeah, baby! They know what they want. They don't know where to find it.
We do.
Hometown, all new. Sunday night at 8 on HGTV.
We're going to find out who wants this game. Demo right away. That's how you start a game. That's how you do it. Let's go. Let's go. Good job, Aiden. I got it. I heard you. I thought that was so hard.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
These days, you have Wi-Fi powered smart devices working throughout your home. And you want to keep all those gadgets running at peak performance. It's easy to do when you have PRTC fast, reliable download speeds and enhanced Wi-Fi management. Give your home's data-hungry devices all the bandwidth they need to enhance your family's life. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your internet today.
Every homestead has its unique challenges.
Living so close to the volcano created difficulties.
For those that can do it and succeed, the price of freedom is worth it.
Homestead Rescue, Sundays at 8, only on Discovery.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC Internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Is filled with meaningful stories.
Unbelievable.
TNT Sports and True TV is where you will find them. Let's have real discussions.
Conversation is always awesome.
And highlight the inspirational.
It's just an incredibly special group.
TNT Sports on True TV, your new destination for sports moments. Every night starting at 6 Eastern.
At Appalachian Wireless, keeping you connected is our primary focus. That's why we have the region's best service, and right now, we're offering you an iPhone 14 128 gig for a penny. Or how about an iPad 10th Gen 64 gig on us? Get the details on these massive savings by paying a visit to AppalachianWireless.com or any of our retail locations. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Both teams a little bit like the snow, a little bit cold here in the first half, a little bit rusty for both the Lee County Bobcats, the visitors, and the Jackson County Generals, the home team. Halftime, 29-27. Jackson County by 2 over the visitors from Betaville here on PRTC TV. And we talked about it, Kendra, at the top of the broadcast, and these teams a little out of rhythm, a little out of sync, a lot of passes with nobody home, and neither team shooting very well from the floor either.
Oh, no. Shooting percentage-wise, I think Jackson County, just in 2-point shots taken, they're doing pretty well, 65%, but only 11% from behind the 3-point line. And then Lee County is only shooting 42% from 2-point field goal percentage and 43% from threes. So not shooting the ball as good as they like to, and I know that Lee County is going to want to get to the free throw line just a little bit more this second half. They only made it to the free throw line twice in the whole first half.
Well, while we're at it, let's go ahead and run down our entire first half individual and team stats. Kendra, take it away.
All right, and so starting with Jackson County, Jackson County's led in scoring by Keegan Ward. He has 15 points and 2 rebounds for the first half. Peyton Singleton has 5 points and 4 rebounds. Braxton Cole come in there with 2 points. Wyatt Gray has a rebound, and I think Tanson Tritt, they both shot the ball but weren't able to connect on points, but they both got a rebound apiece. Braden Vickers has 4 points, and Braylon Combs coming there with a three-pointer. The Jackson County Generals were 57% from behind the free throw line tonight, and shooting like I said earlier, 65% from the 2-point line and 11% from the 3-point line. For Lee County is led in scoring by Corey Flincham. He has 9 with rebound and was 100%, 1-for-1 for free throws. Riley Hall had 4 points. Landon Shelton has 5 points. He was also 100%, 1-for-1 from the charity stripe. 4 points for Jared Lucas and 4 points for Chris Thompson. Team rebounds, they had 6 as a team. Field goal percentages, 42% from behind the 2-point line. 3-point line was 43%, 100% from the free throw line. So, not a terrible first half. I mean, the score's 27-29, very, very good, close, competitive ball game. But I know that both coaches, as they're in the locker room right now, they're talking about maybe attacking the basket a little bit more on the Lee County side, trying to get, some players in some foul trouble and trying to get to that free throw line, since they're doing a really good job of, they're 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And then Jackson County, I know that Coach Press probably, just trying to get them to settle down a little bit, not settling for first shots. We saw a lot of 1 or 2 passes and then a shot fired up, and so I know that he's trying to get them to take the best shot available and not just the first shot available.
All right, 29-27, Generals with a 2-point lead as we just about 2 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. This coming Saturday, after the North Laurel Jackson County doubleheader on Friday, girls at 6, boys at 7:30. We are excited to be the live streaming home for the first time for the Bobby Keith Classic over from Clay County High School. Going to be 6 games, going to be an all-day event. We'll probably be there 12, 13, 14 hours. 6 games, all streaming live on this Saturday, January the 18th at 11:30. It'll be Lynn Camp taking on Richmond Model at 1 o'clock. OBI takes on Wolfe County. This is all boys high school basketball. 2:30, the All-A 13th Region winners Pineville takes on North Laurel. That should be a dandy. Another dandy, Scott County and Knox Central at 4 o'clock. At 5:30, the General boys against Harlan Independent. And at 7 o'clock, we'll be joined by Ed Smith and the Southeast Kentucky Network as South Laurel plays the home team, the Clay County Tigers. The Bobby Keith Classic presented by First National Bank of Manchester. We'll take a quick break, come back with the third quarter up next. The Generals by 2 at half over Lee, 29-27 on PRTC TV.
We're going to find out who wants this game. Demo right away. That's how you start a game. That's how you do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Good job, Aiden. I got it. I heard you. I know
Welcome back to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. The newly painted Jackson County High School looking sharp with all that gray and red and just blue. It's just looking really, really nice.
Speaking of new paint jobs, have you seen the pictures posted by our middle school and the great renovation going on over there?
I have not.
Well, they posted an update today on the gym, and I know this has been a long time coming. You know, it's been a couple years. The middle school actually got a grant from the state to add in some footage. They're adding in some bathrooms, and really, you know, the middle school has not been updated at all since it was built in the 90s, and so they're getting a new paint job. You know, they did change over to the Generals as well to keep that mascot kind of uniformity, so they're Generals in the middle school and Generals in the high school, and they just got their new logo and stuff and unveiled their new floor today. So it's really exciting. It's really nice.
Well, I think that school is over 30 years old, so it was really due an upgrade, and I'm glad to hear they got that grant to do that. That was awesome to hear. Free throw is good by Ward as he drew the foul on number 14, Corey Flincham, his second. And point number 16 for Ward, second one good as well. So Keegan now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He's got 17 to lead all scorers. And the Generals up by 4. Stolen from behind. Nice defense down there by Truitt. Down low, good feed, down to Singleton up, can't get it to fall, got his own rebound, caught it in midair, put it up and in. Singleton's got 7, and Jackson County with the first 4 points of the third quarter, and Coach Tyler Hayes wants to take a 30-second timeout for the Bobcats as the Generals have their biggest lead now at 33-27. A reminder, if you're enjoying the game tonight, take a second, hit that like button on our PRTC TV Facebook page or click subscribe on our PRTC TV YouTube channel. One click of the mouse or one punch of the finger. By doing so, you'll receive alerts and always know when we go live for more great games, both boys and girls, community events, and more. Again, just hit like or click subscribe on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, respectively, and we'll keep you in the know with everything going on with PRTC TV. We are committed to our region here in southeastern and eastern Kentucky. Here's a 3 from the corner by Lee County's number 2. That's Shelton. It won't go. Rebound for Jackson County. Ward with it for 3 from the corner. That one might have been partially blocked or just well short. I don't think it was blocked with Ward's size, but right there he is. He gets the dish from one of the guards down low. Ward puts it up and in. He's got 19. And a foul from behind on Truitt. for Jackson County. Candria, one thing about it, the Bobcats have had no answer tonight for big number 42 down low.
No, absolutely not. You know, they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Keegan Ward tonight, but they just don't have an answer. I mean, he's playing really well, getting great. He's establishing himself very well in the post. He's got good hands, and, you know, credit to the guards. You know, he's covered up down there, but they're making just spot-on passes that he's able to get just enough hands on to be able to pull that pass down and then go up for an easy two.
Foul was on Truitt. Flincham trying to get a shot off. Good defense there by Tansen. Shelton can't get the shot off. Flincham, step back three, a tough shot, will not go. Nice job there by Singleton to keep the rebound alive, but they get the rebound, the Lee County does, and again, they get their own offensive rebound, back up and in. Nice gritty play there from the Bobcats, and Jared Lucas, the benefactor of that last bucket, he's got 6. Big bucket for Lee as they found themselves down by 8. Good defense down there by the Bobcats, intercepting the entry pass from trying to get it down to Singleton down low. I believe that was Gray trying to find him down low, or Coyle. Here's a 3 from the right wing. That's an air ball. That might have been partially blocked. Ward with the rebound, ahead to Gray, now to Coyle. His shot is blocked, but we're going to have a foul on the Bobcats. .5:55 left here in the third quarter. Braxton Cole going to the line for Jackson County. They're up by 6, 35-29. That foul was on Flincham. He has picked up his 3rd personal, the first player for either team with 3 fouls, team second. Cole gets the free throw to go. That's his 3rd point of the night. Generals 7 of 10 from the free throw line here in the game for 70%. And the second one rolls out. And rebound into the hands of Lee County. We're going to have a foul on Truitt as Jared Lucas was trying to clear the rebound. One of the Generals kept it alive down there. Tansen's second and the team's second.
Checking in the game for Lee County is Thompson.
Number 15 checking in for the Bobcats. Generals picking up full court. Lee County does a good job of breaking the pressure. Up to Thompson. And back out to Landon Shelton, number 2. Shelton puts the shot up, no good, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Singleton, they're saying.
Shelton wanted the foul there. I think, you know, I think that was a good no call by the official. Just, you know, it was just body control foul there. Shelton really wanted that, but I think that was a good no call.
Good feed from Shelton down to Flincham. Flincham's had a hard time getting his shots off. Finally gets an open look there from about 12 feet and makes it his 11th point of the night. 36-31, lead down to 5. Long pass cross court. Corner 3 by Gray is in and out. Rebound to Flincham for Lee County. Generals picking up full court, trying to trap out of it. They pass ahead to Shelton in the front court. Nice steal there by Tansen Truitt. Truitt in transition, puts it up and in, and the foul. Nice play there by Truitt to beat his defender to the other end. And also pick up the 4th personal on Lee County's leading scorer, Corey Flincham. So that is double trouble for Lee County as Truitt gets the bucket and going to get a chance for a 3-point play. And you put Corey Flincham on the bench, who averages 23 points per game. Free throw good.
Generals have done an excellent job. You know, Flincham come out, scored a lot of Lee County's points in the first quarter, and they really tightened up their defense. You can see Coach Parrott, he's been moving around chasers. They've been in that straight-up man-to-man pretty much the whole game by the Generals, but, you know, they've been just playing really, really hard-nosed defense against Flincham.
Gray for 3 off the feed from Clemens. First bucket of the game for Wyatt. And the Generals all of a sudden up by 11. And we're going to have a tie-up there between Clemens and Thompson. And we've got a full timeout called by Coach Hayes of Lee County. 4:28 left here in the third. Generals with their biggest lead of the night, 11 at 42-31. We're back with more up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
This year is way better for flipping houses.
Bigger budgets, 1.3.
What?
They went up?
Bigger stakes.
Things are so unpredictable. Is there a crocodile in there?
If I lose my money, I'm blaming it on you.
The El Musas blowing away the competition.
The Flipping El Musas, all new, Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
Jackson County has outscored Lee County 13-4 here in this third quarter, and they've opened up an 11-point lead, 42-31, with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left here in the third period. From Jackson County High School, this is PRTC TV. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, great job by the Generals to come out and really start the second half with kind of a fire and intensity. They forced a lot of turnovers by Lee County, and then were able to convert on those on the other end.
Lee County sporting the Timmy Truitt for state representative on their backs. Flincham is on the bench with 4 fouls, and Jackson County commits the perimeter foul. That one's going to go against Braxton Clemens, his second, team's third. Flincham picked up that 4th foul. He leads Lee County with 11 points. Down to Thompson. Thompson's shot is blocked by Ward. Singleton with the rebound. And good defense down there by number 4, Jace Osborne. That's at least his second deflection out of bounds that we've seen here tonight. Inbound to Gray, catch and shoot 3 is off the mark. Might have shot that one a little bit too quick. And Lee County with the rebound. In the corner, Riley Hall. Out to Shelton. Shelton trying to get away from the double team. Shelton. Bounce pass over to Thompson. Shelton's 3 blocked by Gray. Here comes Clemens in transition, puts it up, and is called for the charging foul.
Yeah, just had a little bit too much momentum there coming into the lane, just a little too fast. He's just got to learn to control his body a little bit as he progresses forward.
Clemens picks up his 3rd and the team's 4th, and he's going to step out. And that's Combs checking in for him. Generals with backcourt pressure. Shelton beats it across the timeline. Bounce pass down to Lucas. Lucas can't get the shot off. Hall with it. And back over to Shelton. And a reach-in foul on Truitt. Truitt picks up his 3rd. And that's the team's 5th. So for the final 3:20, Lee County going to go to the free throw line. And not something you like to see, Candria, because you're up by 11. You pick up that 5th foul with a lot of time left on the clock. Gives Lee County a chance to chip away at this lead with no time running off.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, the Generals have come out of the locker room with a lot more intensity. And sometimes when you're playing with a lot more intensity, you tend to have a lot more reaching fouls, and you tend to, we saw some offensive fouls, and so they've just got to find that balance between I'm playing really intense, but I'm also controlling what I'm doing with my hands and body.
Shelton can't make them pay, though, as he misses a pair. And the lead stays at 11, 42-31. Down low, nice pass down to Singleton. Can't get the shot to go, though. And the rebound to Thompson for the Bobcats. Under 3 to go here in the third, 42-31. Generals by 11. Both teams kind of been in a little bit of a scoring drought here for the last minute or so. Minute plus, I guess. Riley Hall with it out top. Shelton down to Thompson. You can tell Lee County much more deliberate with Flincham off the floor. And we're going to have another reach-in foul. This one might have been on Sandlin.
Was Sandlin. He just needs to, he tried to stay planted and reach and try to get a quick little touch and go. But in that case, I know that Coach Pratt would really like to see him slide over and put a body in front of there and prevent that little reach foul.
Riley Hall going to the line to shoot 2. First one short. Lee County 0 of 3 here in this third period from the free throw line. Vickers going to check in for Singleton for Coach Parritt's Generals. Next broadcast after tonight will be Jackson County North Laurel doubleheader. We'll stream that for you live this coming Friday. That's January 17th. You can't make the game. Make sure you join us. Second free throw, no good, but Thompson gets the offensive rebound for Lee County. And Lee County back on the attack. But they look like a different team without Flincham on the floor, these Bobcats do. Wide open, got his own area code for the 3 and couldn't get it to go. Lucas airmailed it.
I think he just hesitated just a little bit too long on that, shot.
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
Yeah.
Corner. Gray thought about it. Nice feed down low to Ward with the left hand up and in. Oh, they're going to say it was on the floor. Ward shot it quick, and it looked like it was all one continuous motion to us, but the officials saw it differently.
Yeah, he's going to say that he got him with the body on the pass down, and I'm going to be honest, Brian, I don't know how they were able to feed Ward that pass. I mean,
I don't either.
He was all over it. It was like threading the eye of the needle.
Ward's just got some incredible hands down there, too. He draws the foul there, too. That last foul was on number 15, Thompson, his third, team's 4th. This time it's on Lucas, his third, team's 5th. I believe we had a check-in for Jackson County. Is that number 22?
Yeah, that's number 12.
Quentin McQueen?
Yeah.
First time we've called his number tonight. He checked in for Vickers. Ward misses the first free throw. Second one also no good. So
yeah, you don't see that too often from Ward. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
No, that's 6 free throws in a row missed by both teams here in this third quarter. And we're going to have some more for Lee County as we've got a reach-in foul on the Generals. It's going to go against Combs, his second, already the team's 7th, so they're well into the double bonus. Hall going back there for another double bonus here. But he just missed a pair.
You really don't want to see this by Jackson County. I know we talked about at halftime that Lee County would like to see their players get to the free throw line a little more by being aggressive, but this is not the way if you're on, if you're Coach Parritt and the Generals that you want to, see them, you got their best player on the bench over here, and then we're just putting them at the line, giving them kind of freebies here.
Yeah,
so
got to make them earn them. Got to make them earn them. This time, Hall gets them both to go, and that's the first points for either team in about 2.5 minutes. As Hall gets his 5th and 6th point, down to a 9-point lead. Generals 42, Lee County 33. Here's a 3 from Gray from the corner. Got a good look. Rebound into the hands of Osborne for Lee County. He gives it up to Shelton, and number 2 will bring it up for Lee County. Shelton, the most height challenge man on the floor. I always root for those guys, too.
Absolutely. It reminds me of the Muggsy Bogues there.
I love it. And as I say that, he sails the pass out of bounds. Justin, again, was ready right there. He almost leaped to the right to catch that in midair. I think he felt like a player for a moment there. He's going to reach out and grab it. Lee County with the turnover. Lob pass down to Ward again. He's got just a whole host of people around him, and somehow, like you said, they threaded the eye of the needle again, and Ward draws the foul.
Yeah, excellent passing by all of the Generals guards tonight. I mean, they're putting that ball right on the money for Ward to be able to jump up and pull that ball down.
Thompson picks up his 4th, so Ward back to the line to shoot 2. And we're going to have a substitution in for Lee County, number 45 checking in, Jake Jewell. That free throw good by Ward. He's got 20. Jewell checks in for Thompson, so he joins Flinch on the bench, both of them with 4 fouls apiece. 1:06 left in a very slow third quarter here from Jackson County High School. That second one just barely drew rim for Ward. And Lee County on the attack. Hall into front court. Over to Osborne. Now back out top to Shelton. 50 seconds left here in the third. 43-33. Jackson County by 10. Lee County only 6 points here in this third quarter. Penetration, ball knocked away. Good defense down there by Combs. Here comes Gray in transition with the left hand and draws the blocking foul. You can tell Gray's got some, he's just a really good shooter because from that angle from the basket, you could tell he was putting some funky English on that ball, trying to hit way over here on the backboard and make it duck to the right, and almost got it to go.
Well, you know, he did the right thing there. He went up with a nice little left hand, trying to get to go in, almost went and then rolled out.
Gray misses the free throw, though. The foul was on Lucas. He's got 4, so they've got 3 players with 4 fouls, and Coach Hayes not making a move. Free throw good by Gray. 44-33, 30 seconds left here in the third. Generals again with some backcourt pressure. Lee County's done a pretty good job of not turning the ball over. Ward going to get a foul with the body, even though he did block the shot. Lucas is going to go to the free throw line for 2. It's only Keegan's first, but it's the team's 8th shooting foul anyway. And that's going to be Lucas to the line for the first time tonight for Lee County. Free throw rolling out.
You know, Jackson County's given Lee County a lot of opportunity tonight at the free throw line. Lee County just not able to connect.
That's what I was going to say. They have missed 5 free throws here in the third quarter. I mean, this would be a 6-point game right now if they made their free throws. Gets the second one to go. He's got 7 points for Lee County, and the Generals can hold for the final shot of the third quarter. We're down to 17 seconds. Jackson County up by 10, 44-34. In the corner, here's a 3 on the way. It is an air ball. Right there, though, for the rebound is Keegan Ward. He puts it up and in. 46-34, down to 2 seconds. Now 1. Shot is on the way and does get the backboard and a little piece of the rim, but won't fall. And Jackson County with a 12-point lead as we get ready for the start of the fourth period. Final 8 minutes straight ahead. Jackson County on top by 12 over Lee County, 46-34 here on PRTC TV.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why PRTC provides fast internet speeds with enhanced Wi-Fi management every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, visit prtcnet.org.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Getting ready to start the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter underway from Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. Generals with the 12-point lead and the ball. Feed down low to Singleton. He puts it up and in. Singleton's got 9 and the lead at 14, 48-34. Flincham back in there for Lee County. Shot is blocked. And good defense down there by Coyle, but he was standing out of bounds when he tried to save it inbounds after the block. Flincham back in there with those 4 fouls for Lee County. Generals outscored them 17-7 in that third period to make a 2-point lead, a 12-point lead. Flincham, nice move in the paint, can't get the shot to go. Singleton with the rebound. And Tanson Truitt will walk it up for the Generals. Pass over to Gray for a 3. That one's short. Good close on the defense by Lee County. Ball is knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. It'll stay with the Generals. 48-34. Generals by 14. Pass down low to Singleton. Up, won't fall. Ward tips it to himself, gets it back, can't get it to fall. Singleton back up and in. Singleton with the first 4 points here in the fourth quarter. He's got 11, and Generals out to their biggest lead now at 14, 50-36. Flincham, a long 3 is good. Flincham's a shooter. He's got 14.
That's the first 3 he's taken in the second half, and it was right on the money.
Third three of the game overall. He hit 2 back in the first quarter. He's played with some foul trouble in this one. Missed most of the third period. Down low for Singleton. Can't get it to fall. Gray back up and in. Wyatt Gray's got 6 all here in the second half. 52-37 and a foul on Truitt. Truitt has fouled. No, that's number 4. I thought that'd be his 5th, but it's actually his 4th. Team's first, and Truitt going to have to check out with those 4 fouls. Combs checks in for him.
Yeah, Truitt was just running over to pick up his man, and Flincham had stopped, and he just didn't anticipate it. Just an accidental foul there.
One thing you'll never accuse Tansen Truitt of doing is playing halfway.
That's exactly right.
Nice move down low. Shot is up and in, this time by number 24, Jared Lucas. He's got 9, 52-39. Gray bounced it down low for Singleton. Back to Ward at the free throw line. In the corner to Gray. Gray with the left hand up and in. Gray with 4 points here in the quarter and 8 for the game. 54-39. Three-pointer on the way by Flincham is no good. Rebound to Singleton. Down low, good feed. Shot is up, rolls in for Singleton and draws the foul. Singleton having a great fourth quarter here. Already was 6, 13 for the game. Foul was on number 24, Lucas, and he has fouled out. Osborne going to check in for him. Lucas fouls out with 9 points on the night. 56-39, General's biggest lead of the night. Singleton trying to complete the three-point play, cannot. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound on Combs. Combs third, team second. (56-39), Generals by 17. Dangerous pass, nice hands there by Riley Hall for Lee County.
Lee County being just a little bit sloppy, but in the hands of Flincham, and he pulls it out to kind of get his team set.
Flincham dangerous to shoot it from just about anywhere. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Bobcats. Generals trying to put this one away here at home, up by 17 with 5:13 left.
And great job there and great awareness by Braxton Clements when he knocked the ball away. He's done a pretty good job on Flincham for the majority of the night that he's guarded him. Generals now out of their man-to-man and into a 2-3 zone on defense.
Clements trying to knock it away from Shelton. Open three from the left corner is off the mark. Rebound by Thompson. Thompson can't get the shot off. Knocked away from him, but Shelton gets it. Shelton, the floater on the way, is good off the glass. 8 points for Landon Shelton and down to a 15-point lead, 56-41. Cross-court pass over to Combs. Feed down low. Shot is up and no good by Coyle. Rebound to Thompson. Penetration. Shot by number 0 is up and in. Riley Hall, but they're going to call him with the charge. Riley Hall's third, the team's first. Coach Hayes did not like that call. Cole going to check out.
You know, there's no established line like there is in NBA or college that says they've got to be set up outside the circle or inside the circle. So coaches can argue that kind of call all day long. He was set. Jackson was set. And then just body control foul. So you could argue that play all day long.
Stolen by Clemens. Clemens on the other end puts it up and in. First points of the night for Braxton. 58-41. And what we got?
Foul on Vickers.
Foul on number 40, Braden Vickers, his first, team's third.
Checking in the game is going to be number 2, Kendall Peters. I think on that play underneath the basket there, it was just he didn't give Shelton the right of way. He was trying to cut baseline, and Vickers trying to cut him off and actually pushed him out of bounds. So you've got to give the freedom of movement to offense if you're on the defense.
Three-pointer missed by Hall, but Vickers standing on the end line when he got the rebound. It'll stay with the Bobcats. 58-41, 3:28 left. Singleton set to check in next dead ball for Jackson County. Turnaround is up and in. Nice shot from Corey Flincham from the baseline. He's got 16 to lead Lee County, 58-43. Bobcats running out of time to get back in this one. Generals in control by 15. Bad pass, though, by Clemens, trying to get it down to Ward. Thompson with the interception. Flincham trying to get a three-pointer off, can't. Gets it over to Osborne. And we've got a foul called on Jackson County. Foul's going to go against number 2, Kendall Peters, his first, team's fourth. Again, I don't think that Coach Parrott's pleased with a perimeter foul when you're up 15 with 3 minutes to go.
No, you saw Singleton, he's checked in for Vickers there.
Three-pointer by Flincham is no good. This time the rebound by Ward. 58-43. Braxton Clemens across the timeline. And we're going to have a foul on number 2, Landon Shelton, his first, team second. Team third, rather. .238 left in this one. 58-43. Generals by 15.
Checking in the game is going to be Jake Jones for Jackson County after that. Well, that was a dangerous inbounds pass again. That's the second time we saw that tonight, that they've thrown it when they're right on the half-court line.
Yeah, they're really flirting with danger there. Ball goes out of bounds off of the missed three, off the hand of the Lee County Bobcats. It'll go back to Jackson County. And stolen. Good defense down there by Shelton to intercept the pass. And we're going to have a foul on Jackson County on the floor, but that is going to be the 5th team foul on the Generals. So that'll put Shelton to the free throw line. Foul is on Singleton, his first. And Shelton to the line for 2. Boys games of interest from last night. Harlan County defeats Bell County 63-60 in the Kentucky 2A Section 7 Tournament Championship. Maddox Huff with 41 points for Lee County, or make that Harlan County rather. First free throw is good by Shelton, but he missed the second one. 58-44. Barberville defeated Cumberland Gap, Tennessee 69-30. Knott County Central over Leslie County 64-43. Owsley County defeated June Buchanan 73-43. And Rockcastle County knocked off Redbird 69-39. Foul was on number 2, Shelton. That was his second, team's 4th. Still one to give before the Generals will be at the free throw line.
Yeah, but you can see, Lee County's trying to pick up their intensity, but again, like we saw in the Generals in the third quarter, they're just being a little bit too over-aggressive.
Ward down low, high arcing shot is good. That is
Combs.
He said Peters. Is it Peters or Combs?
Well, he said Peters, but
he did,
I
didn't he?
thought it was Braylon Combs, but maybe it was Kendall Peters.
We'll give the basket to Peters. It was Combs. Okay, you were right.
Okay.
And who was that last basket by? Combs gets the bucket for us.
Was that number 4 Osborne for Lee that got the last basket?
I believe that was Osborne, correct. And we have a player fouled out for Lee County. That's number 15, Thompson. He fouls out with 4 points. And that'll put Ward to the free throw line to shoot 2. So all academic at this point. The Generals up by 14 with 1:39 left. Ward trying to seal the deal here. Gets that free throw to go. He's got 23. Substitutions number 25 and number 4 for Jackson County. Jacob Angel. And I don't have a 25.
That's done, right?
Okay, I had him with number 20. Free throw, second one, no good. Actually, I think Jacob Angel's going to check in for Ward. Didn't come in that time because he missed the free throw. Ward with the rebound and a nice outlet shot is up and good. That was Combs. Combs has got 7. 63-46. Lee County penetrates, going to have a foul. Boys action from around the 13th and 14th region tonight. Hazard is at Buckhorn, Lynn Camp is at Pineville, Middlesboro at Barberville, OBI at Clay County, Redbird at Cordia, South Laurel plays at Corbin. That'll be a good one. Williamsburg at Whitley County, and Owsley at Estill was canceled because of the snowy roads. Foul was on number 25, Wyatt Dunn. That's his first. And number 2, Shelton going to the line. Can't get either one of them to go.
That rebound was to Jake Jones.
Generals up by 17, less than a minute to go. Interception there by Shelton. Long pass ahead to number 14, Flincham. He puts it up and in. Looked like he was going to go in for the dunk, but just laid it in nicely. Shot is up, won't fall, but we're going to have a foul on Lee County's number 10. That's Kanan Donathan, who had just checked in. His first. And who's our shooter, Candria?
That's 25.
Number 25, yeah, Wyatt Dunn. He'll get a couple of free throws here. The first one is going to be too strong. Pet peeve of mine, white jerseys with white letters. We've talked about this.
Yeah, interesting choice. You know, we talked about the Jaguars. They did that last year. Now here we are with the Generals. Makes it a little tough to see all the way up here.
It does. Dunn gets one of 2, 64-48. 38 seconds left here in the game. Flincham, fadeaway, no good. Nice rebound down there by Lee County to go up and get it. And we're going to have a foul on Jackson County's number 4, I believe, Jacob Angel. And that's going to put number 0, Riley Hall, to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's made 2 of 4 from there tonight. Has a total of 6 points. Only 33 seconds left in this one. First one too strong. Lee County has struggled from the free throw line here in this second half. Substitutions checking in, number 20 and number 3. It's Caden Adams and Carter Begley for Lee County. Second one on the way is good by Hall. He's got 7. 64-49.
Hall's going to check out. Looks like Jewell is going to check in.
Jackson County with the ball with 28 seconds and counting left in this one. Angel, ball fake, off the glass, won't fall. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Lee County. Jackson County will get it back with 17 seconds left. So the Generals will improve to 6-8 on the season. Lee County will drop to 5-11.
Yeah, and great job. You know, it was pretty close score at halftime. Great job by the Generals coming out with great intensity. And that shot was made by who?
Number 2, Peters.
Kendall Peters.
Yep. Here's a 3 from the wing for number 10. It's no good. Rebound to Jackson County, and that's going to do it. Your final score, the Generals pull away with the 66-49 win over the Lee County Bobcats. We'll come back with final stats and thoughts and also preview our next broadcast coming up next on PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School. It is a final as the Jackson County Generals defeat the visiting Lee County Bobcats by 17 by a score of 66-49. Jackson County improves to 6-8 on the season. Lee County falls to 5-11 on the season. A reminder, our next broadcast will be on Friday night as the Jackson County Generals and Lady Generals will entertain the North Laurel Jaguars and Lady Jaguars. Girls play at 6, boys play at 7:30. That'll be streaming live worldwide on our PRTC TV YouTube channel and our PRTC TV Facebook page. And that'll be Friday night, the 17th here at Jackson County High School. And then on Saturday, we are excited to be the exclusive live streaming home for the Bobby Keith Classic. There'll be 6 games for you this coming Saturday. We'll be there for a long time, probably over 12 hours, giving you coverage of 6 different broadcasts. It'll start at 11:30, and that will be Lynn Camp taking on Richmond Model. And then at 1 o'clock, OBI against Wolfe County. At 2:30, Pineville, who just won the 13th Region All-A Classic. A very good team with Sawyers and company. They'll take on North Laurel at 2:30. Then at 4 o'clock, it'll be Knox Central against Scott County. At 5:30, it'll be these Jackson County Generals taking on the Harlan Independent Green Dragons. And then the nightcap game, 7 o'clock, will be Clay County against South Laurel. 6 games all in a row, and we are excited to cover it. Ed Smith and the Southeast Kentucky Network will be joining us for that final game, which will be South Laurel and Clay County. Lee County will go in action next on a game on Thursday night. They will play Jackson City at Jackson City on Thursday night, and we mentioned that the Jackson County Generals will entertain the North Laurel Jaguars this coming Friday night at 7:30.
I'm good.
You're ready to go? And you could actually see the steam coming off of her. She's over here crunching so many numbers. Again, the final, the Generals win 66-49 over Lee County. Let's get a final rundown on individual and team stats. Doing a great job filling in for Hunter Carroll is Candria Bingham.
All right, so first up for Lee County, we have scoring for Lee County Bobcats was Hall with 7, Shelton with 11, Osborne with 2, Flincham leading all scores for Lee County with 20, and Lucas with 9, and Thompson with 4. Lee County Bobcats had 12 total team rebounds for the second half, and 12 and 14 is 26 for the game. And they were 8 for 11 from 2-point field goals in the second half, and 2 for 9 from 3-point field goals, and 5 for 14 from the free throw line. Jackson County is led in scoring by Keegan Ward. Keegan had, and now I've messed that up. I thought I was ready.
23.
He had 23 points for the game, and Singleton had 15. Coyle had 3. Gray had, nope, that's not right. I didn't add his total. Sorry.
Gray had 8.
Gray had 8. Truitt had 2, and Clemens had 2. We also had scoring by Combs of 4, and Peters with 2, and Dunn with 1. So that was scoring for the Generals. Generals had, they were 14 of 19 from 2 points in the second half and 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. So not a very good 3-point night for the Generals, but pretty good. And then free throws, they were 7 for 14 for the second half. So not, like I said, not as where we'd like to see them going forward facing the Jaguars on Friday with that 3-point percentage, but we've got several days and hopefully a little bit better weather ahead so that they can get in the gym.
Well, a grinded out win. Neither team played very well tonight. A lot of turnovers and a lot of errant passes, but the Generals defend their home court and come out victorious with a 17-point win over the Lee County Bobcats, 66-49. Again, that's going to do it for us. For our great cameraman, TJ and Justin, Mark, our producer, Kendria on Color and Stats. My name's Brian. It's so good to have you, and we appreciate you for joining us for another presentation of high school sports here on PRTC TV.